Emmerdale villain Meena Jutla is currently serving 3 life sentences behind bars on the ITV soap, but a new theory by Express.co.uk suggests she might be getting someone else to do her dirty work. Meena, played by Paige Sandhu, made her exit from Emmerdale in April, after she was convicted of murdering Leanna Kavanagh, Mimi Slinger, Andrea Tate, Anna Nightingale, and Ben Tucker, Simon Lennon. The ITV soap villain was sentenced to 75 years in prison, meaning there would be no chance of her ever leaving and she would spend the rest of her natural life paying for her crimes. In the world of soaps, anything can happen, and it could be she has a connection to newcomer Jason Denshaw, Parry Glasspool, the man who has been supplying drugs to Leyla Harding, Roxy Shahidi. For months, Leyla has been suffering from a drug addiction, which was actually brought about by the trauma Meena put her family through. Not only did she lose her stepdaughter, but she also suffered a miscarriage because of the stress the villain had caused, and earlier this year, she was also shot by the serial killer. She managed to pull through the life-or-death ordeal, but the impact of Meena's reign of terror has been life-changing. At first, newcomer to the village Susie Merton, Martell Edinburgh, was willing to help her friend get hold of some cocaine. When she decided to give up the partying lifestyle, however, she demanded Leyla did the same, but it has been a struggle for the latter to do so. After she and Jai Sharma, Chris Bisson, spoke about his drug addiction, she manipulated him into giving her the contact details for his old supplier. This was Jason, and over the past couple of weeks, the businesswoman has met up with him several times to get her fix. In upcoming scenes, he will hound her to give him more business and even blackmail her into getting Jai back on his books. He knows how desperate she is for drugs, and she will take whatever he gives her, whether the mixture is cocaine or not. This is where his link to Meena could come in, as he could have been instructed by the villain to target Leyla and make sure her death looks like an overdose. Before she went to prison, Meena may have already known Jason, as he could have been the person who supplied her with the drugs to set up Dawn Taylor, Olivia Bromley, last Christmas. Knowing there was no escape for her once she was in prison following her court case earlier this year, she could have contacted Jason to smuggle drugs into the prison for her. He could have mentioned he had managed to secure some work in Emmerdale, and one of his new clients was Leyla, the wife of Meena's archenemy, Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson. The villain blames Liam largely for her downfall, as he was the one who ruined her plans to kill Manpreet Sharma, Rebecca Sarkar, and Vinnie Dingle, Bradley Johnson. Liam also proceeded to push her off the bridge and left her for dead when he discovered she had shot his wife. Thanks to some help from Manpreet, he was able to avoid getting arrested for the attempted murder of the disinter villain. Therefore, she could have asked Jordan to keep supplying drugs to Leyla, and if she refused to use him anymore, to take action to ensure she kept up her addiction. When the time was right, she might have told him she would contact him to give Leyla the bag of drugs which would kill her. Nothing could be traced back to him or Meena, as it would look like an unfortunate accident. This way, she would manage to finally get rid of Leyla, but also, she would have got the ultimate revenge on her archenemy. Talking recently about a possible return to the show, the actress who played Meena, Paige, teased her character isn't finished with her reign of terror. The soap star said to The Sun, "Who would I like her to kill? That's really hard because I love all the cast members. I think she'd have to go for Dawn and Billy and David and Victoria. And Manpreet. And Liam. All of them," she added. Leyla and Liam could be the first on her list, but she could use Jason more in the future to get revenge on the other characters she wants to get rid of. Will anyone realize what Meena is up to behind bars, and will they stop her once and for all? Taking to Twitter, viewers have been sharing their thoughts on whether they think Meena should return to the show. Ryan wrote, "I think Meena could break out of prison. She was sentenced to 70 years in prison, that's basically life, but she could tunnel her way out. The cell she is in is huge, so there are ways she could easily break out and seek revenge. #Emmerdale," they continued. Alban posted, "An amazing actress, a great character. I hope we see Paige Sandhu / Queen Meena return to #Emmerdale." Pete added, if Leyla dies because of her coke addiction, would she go down as Meena's sixth victim technically? #Emmerdale